with Nikki LaRose.
Hey.
She is a pro makeup artist, and I accentuate the pro here because we are discussing TikTok makeup trends. And this is part 2. We already did one video talking about some of the TikTok makeup trends that we see. You can go back and watch that one. It's so much fun that we decided, you know what, let's keep going because there are so many TikTok makeup trends that we can discuss. So,
yes.
You ready?
I'm so ready. We have some really good ones left to talk about, so.
Yeah. All right, so TikTok makeup trend number 1 that we're gonna discuss is called cold girl makeup.
Yes.
Cold, like it's cold outside. Maybe it's cold outside. You wanna watch it so that everyone can get an idea of what this is?
Yeah, let's watch it for sure.
Okay, what do you think?
First of all, she's so pretty.
I mean,
I'm
she
like
was
mesmerized,
pretty.
yeah.
I've seen other people doing this trend,
Yeah, me too.
and I think it like also varies on your technique and what you do. You want to tell everybody like what the actual technique is that they're doing or the trend?
Right, it's literally this simple. Okay, so you know when you're really cold, I feel so silly saying this. When you're really cold and your nose gets bright pink or bright red, you get that like wash of pink or redness around like the middle of your cheeks, right? And it almost is like a straight across your face flush because you're so cold.
Yeah, so cold, but also like, and then you get that frosty kind of look, like you get pale in other places,
so
right?
they also added into that mix like a frosty, light, like almost like a Y2K type eyeshadow look, right? A little bit of like a glow on the nose, which I love that look. I like die for that look. And then a pink lip, right? Like a glossy pink lip, and just really overly pink or like more of like a deeper red cheek, depending on like the person. And it's cute. Like I have to say, I was hesitant to try this trend or even like give it the time of day, but I had gotten a lot of requests on Instagram, like my personal Instagram, to do this makeup trend. And so I ended up doing like a YouTube live, like just where I like kind of like jokingly did the look. But the finished look, I walked away and I was like, I kind of like the way I look right now. I felt like very youthful and like fresh in a way.
Yeah.
So it's cute. Like, it's cute. I don't have that many like deep thoughts on this. I think it's cute.
It is kind of cute. I have seen some people do it and they look like they're just sunburnt.
Yeah.
Which maybe could be its own trend, like a sunburnt girl. So I've definitely seen some people maybe take it too far.
Yeah.
It's just like a little bit of too much anything is like too much, right?
Yeah.
But she made it look really cute.
Yeah, really cute.
It was really adorable.
I think in terms of making this trend maybe a little more wearable for like the everyday person, like maybe tone down the blush just a little bit, maybe balance the eye makeup look with like a little bit of like a warm tone in the crease just to kind of bring some balance to all those cool tones that are going on the rest of the face. Cause like the blush is pretty cool tone. The eyes are obviously really cool tone. Like there's a lot of like cool tones going on. So like maybe to make it more wearable, throw something just really warm to balance that out into the crease and to give your eyes a little more definition.
One of the biggest things that I've noticed is like you were saying it's like almost a band across, but it's almost like a focus with like the color on the tip, like Rudolph.
Yeah, it's very Rudolph.
Whereas I've seen like you always like will do a little dab of blush color kind of on the top of my nose, which looks a little bit more like sun-kissed.
Yes.
So I think like that might be a different way to kind of like flip that look a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's definitely like, it definitely picks up on that subtle technique that I do. So many makeup artists do this, so many people do this like little technique, and it's where you just do a soft wash of like whatever blush you're using on your face. You just kind of like tap it on the center, on the bridge of your nose. This trend is keeping it really focused on the tip, like the ball of your nose. But the reason why I would do that trick where I put like a little bit of blush on the center of the bridge of the nose is because it just brings this really healthy warmth to the center of your face, and it helps to just kind of tie your whole features and the whole makeup look together. Really, it helps to bring balance to the center of the face. So you're not just ending up with like bronzer, blush, highlighter, all those color products on the outskirts of your face. You're kind of bringing some extra balance to the center where we tend to skip. So it just kind of brings balance to the face. So yeah, to make a long story short, to make it more wearable, I would skip doing the ball of your nose personally. I would instead bring that up to the bridge of your nose. I would skip this area and kind of just bring it on the apples and then feather it up a little bit just to give your cheeks a little lift up if you need it or if you want it.
And then a little warmth in the eyes.
A little warmth in the eye, and then that's how I would do it.
All right, next one. Just the name of it makes me go, no.
I know, me too.
I already have visions of what this will look like. It is Y2K Makeup.
I could actually smell this. This makeup look.
Oh, is this giving you like Bath and Body Works / like Victoria's Secret?
Oh, yeah, because first of all, I worked at Bath and Body Works when I was like around Y2K. So, we know later on.
I think of like Love Spell from Victoria's Secret.
I think of like Juicy Tubes.
Yes.
For sure. I think of Wet n Wild for some reason really pops in my head strongly.
Yeah, for sure. Love Spell by Victoria's Secret and wearing some Abercrombie and Fitch.
See, I didn't do that. I was wearing Hot Topic, but
yeah, we were definitely different around that stage.
We would have still been friends.
We would have been friends, but I would have been like wearing like little like jean short cutoffs, and you would have been wearing all black.
Literally, yes.
All right, well, let's watch it.
Okay.
I've been seeing this frosty Y2K eye look everywhere.
That actually just brought back fond memories.
Wait, did you really feel like that was very Y2K?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I think the only thing that she got wrong, the blush placement was very modern.
Yeah,
a little too modern on that
like
blush placement.
She kind of modernized all of it a little bit too much.
Yeah, which is good actually, which actually goes back to like my whole point is take these trends with a grain of salt and then maybe modernize it and make it more customized and like
customizable
to you.
Like what I remember personally doing was putting the frostiness on my brows. Bing!
Oh yeah,
like around like under my under brow bone.
Yep.
And then wearing black eyeliner or all around my eye.
Oh my god.
And like the blush placement, you're right. Like I put blush on. It was always apples of the cheeks.
Yep.
You'd always smile and do it.
Good.
Yeah. And then
done.
the lip gloss was like spot on.
Yes.
But what like the frosty eyeshadow that you think frosty eyeshadow?
Oh yeah.
So I want to point out that this was a very specific makeup trend in that era, the early 2000s, because I think like Paris Hilton, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Wearing the frosty eye makeup.
That trend just literally takes my body and like teleports me to like 2000, 2001, 2002.
I guess
like it totally takes me back.
Let's talk about the actual technique. We're like reminiscing here and trying to.
I know it was hard not to reminisce.
Yeah.
Like that took me back.
Maybe the song.
But technique wise, obviously you can modernize it, you know. But I feel like it's just not a very wearable. I wouldn't do it personally. I mean, I think it's a trend that like I would skip. Maybe I'm biased because I lived through it and I'm like still traumatized by that makeup look and I'm just not into it. I don't want to see it. Let's leave it at Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
It's definitely very like Paris Hilton vibes when she was
and I give it a big like.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Yeah. No hate, I'm just not a fan.
All right, this next one, I feel like this almost can't be a trend because it comes back all the time. So is it now just a look? It's the wet makeup look. Wet makeup.
With my Jelly Pop primer, absolutely love this. We need more, so I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury. For my complexion products, we're going to be using all foundation. So as you can see, I applied my foundation. I'm going to lightly contour. We're not going to do an extreme highlight because we still want to look natural, you know, really effortless. Oh my god, my hair is drying. I'm losing my Puerto Ricanness. Lightly set under my eyes. Yes, that looks good. Milk Hydro Grip to seal it all together. It's giving wet. It's giving dewy. It's giving driving in the car with no AC this summer. Okay, do y'all see the wet points? We need to remember those. Adding gloss to our lids. Y'all is a look. Remember those high points? Yeah, we're putting gloss there too. Bringing back the Puerto Rican. Somebody save me. I am drowning. Y'all, this is a look, okay? I love it. How did it turn out? Do I look wet? Do I look slippery?
Okay, first of all, she killed that wet look.
She really did, actually.
Like, that was like...
She nailed it. Like, I understood what she was doing.
There was no mistaking, like, that was a wet makeup look.
Yeah, she was like, this is what I am going for. I mean, she said it. She's like, it's giving
no AC in the summer.
With the windows down in the summer.
I felt that one for sure. That was so good. It looked beautiful on her. And, like, it was actually really cool the way she pointed out, like, okay, so... remember these wet points, right? Like after she's thoroughly doused her skin in the setting spray.
Yeah.
She pointed out those high points, right? Where like that shine was really popping out and
like
then she went over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went over those high points, those like pivotal points of the face with extra gloss to enhance it and to really give that wet look. So that right there, I was really impressed by that.
Yeah.
That was really impressive.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And she made it look really good. Like it makes me think of like my glossy lip gloss, right? Like my hair is eventually going to be sticking to it.
Yeah.
So I think it's like it's a beautiful, I think it's a beautiful look for on camera. Is it a wearable look? Like for real life? What do you think?
I think that like anything, like maybe throw some balance in there. Just throw a little bit of balance in there. And even like instead of doing like a gloss on your eyelid, because that could be really uncomfortable and just really unrealistic to wear a gloss on your eyelids throughout the day. You can't expect it to stay put. You can't expect it not to drip into your eyes. So if you have sensitive eyes, stay away from that. But if you wanted to make it wearable and like actually like take points of that makeup look and make it a daily makeup look, switch out the gloss on the eye for like a high shine, metallic sparkle. And then powder a couple areas like around. No one wants to be wet here. Like this is my problem spot. Nobody wants to be wet in this area because this is where you start to look like you just hit the gym, but like in a not cute way. So maybe powder this area of your face. It also was cool that she used only foundation for all of her complexion. So she used a darker foundation for her contour. She used a lighter one for her concealer. It looked really pretty. Yeah,
it looked really pretty on her. She also had really beautiful skin.
Yeah,
and I think that's something to point out for anybody who's wanting to try this look. You got to like take all of these things into account, right?
Yes.
Like if you're perfect, you can throw anything on and you're going to look pretty perfect. And like when you've got these beautiful cheekbones and like beautiful skin, like putting gloss everywhere is going to just make you look even more beautiful because it's glossy and like accentuating that stuff.
But it does remind me, it gives me glass skin vibes,
which I'm all about.
Yeah, and glass skin was like, I don't know if you remember, but glass skin was like the biggest trend a couple years ago.
Yeah,
and so it's bringing back that kind of vibe.
I think glass skin is still a trend.
I mean, it's like glowy skin, like
glowy, dewy.
It's never gonna fully go away.
Totally. All right, the next one, just by the name, I almost feel like I like it. Yeah. But like it's already giving me sultry and like vixen or something. But it's called Revenge Makeup.
Yes.
Have you seen this yet?
I have, yes.
Yeah? Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to take a look.
We'll discuss after.
Okay.
Revenge Makeup. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you how to go from this to this. Let's go. Full coverage to hide all my sins. Snatching my under eyes for the gods. Gotta make sure I snatch my nose so I can't breathe. Now let's get into the eyes. Vive Eye Wand in the shade Hazelnut. Using a synthetic brush, I'm just buffing out those edges. The eyes need to be given sultry and smoky, so bring it underneath your lash line. I'm going to start off with a winged liner. You could just stop here and just do a top wing liner. But I'm going to take it down to my lower lash line. I'm taking a dark brown and I'm smoking out that bottom liner so it's not too harsh. I want this to be a smoky liner, so I'm literally putting a black eyeshadow and smudging it out. I'm taking this highlighter from Fenty Beauty called Cognac Candy. It is stunning. Patting it on the centre of my eyelid for a little bit of sparkle. It's time to add some drama, honey. These are Triggered Lashes from Trigger Cosmetics. There is something about when you put on a lash, you just feel like a bad bitch. I just lined my lips with Wherever Walnut from Makeup Forever. This new lipstick from Too Faced called Chocolate Strawberry. The perfect pink. My hair is done and this is the final look. Payback's a bitch.
That was cute.
That was, I mean, she looked gorgeous. To me, that was like full blown glam. Like,
but let me point something out though.
Yeah.
When you see like the name Revenge Makeup, does this not remind you of any time you've ever like, let's say someone broke up with you or like you were trying to like get back at a guy or like piss him off or make him jealous. Like, what do?
You go cut your hair, you get a new dress, you try to like do yourself
And what
up.
do? You put lashes on, you overdraw your lips. I mean, maybe I'm speaking alone. I don't know, but
like, oh, I just went and slept
you
with somebody
go and
else.
you
That's
do your
what I did.
makeup. Yeah, that too. And you go and you do your makeup like
that's
the best of your ability.
Yeah, you're like trying to be like, bada bing,
so then
bada
when they
bing.
see you, it's like, oh my God, like,
look what you missed out on.
So, I mean, I feel like this has been around forever and like, it's just funny. Like it's basically just full, beautiful beat
like
glam and calling it Revenge Makeup.
She did some really nice techniques though, like the way she was
the smoky
blending
liner
out.
was killer. Love it.
So pretty.
Yeah,
so
the fact she buffed out that bottom lash line, really harsh black liner with a brown shadow. She had me there.
Money.
That's
Same. I was like, I like that. Looks
And it
pretty.
looks stunning.
So those are the TikTok makeup trends we took a look at. Reminder, there is a part 1 to this video. So
Yes.
if you enjoyed this, you can always go back and watch the other one. We'll also leave a link in the description box below or maybe like in the comments or something like that. If you guys don't know, NIKKI has her own YouTube channel. She's also on Instagram. She's also on TikTok. Her information will be in the description box as well. You can find me. I'm at Susan Yara, both on TikTok and on Instagram. And we'll talk to you soon, right?
Bye.